Well, India has been the largest troop contributor to the United Nations mission since its very inception. So far, India has taken part in well over 43 peacekeeping missions around the world. And WION is presently on ground zero exploring what it takes for the Indian Army personnel to serve in a foreign land. The WION is, of course, the only channel that is covering the Indian peacekeeping troops in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, in this part of our series of exclusive reports from Congo, WION's Kartikeya Sharma travelled with the Indian peacekeepers to the interiors of the country. And here is how the Blue Helmets are trying to restore peace in the war-torn village of Vishundi.
Joined by the commander of the forces here, who is in charge of the Rohindi camp. How big is this village? And and the village chief was telling me that there is a problem of armed insurgents here.
Yes, there is a problem of armed insurgents. If you see the village, all around the village, there are 3 to 4 such camps of armed groups. You asked me the size of the village. The village is around almost a kilometer by 1 kilometer, 1 by 1 kilometer, and the population of around 8 to 10,000. Initially, when we had come here, the Indian contingents, when we had come here, the schools were not functional. Now, after coming here, we have ensured that the area is secure, the schools are functional, and there is a comprehensive approach which we are following, taking into account the security, the other civil-military coordination projects, and many of the outreach projects by which we can influence them and get them their lives back on track.
This is Lake Edward, this part of it. How many armed groups are operating in this area?
In this particular area, there are 2 main armed groups known as Mai Mai Charles and Mai Mai Jackson, as we know. But other than this particular, this is a very small portion of our whole area which you are seeing. Our area consists of almost 150 kilometers by 100 kilometers, and this is just one village, one of the 200 plus villages which we have.
It's a pretty vast village. I asked my camera person. It's a pretty vast village, which I'm talking about, sort of small village, and look at the way whole area is being stabilized. We are here, and imagine the sort of convoy protection which had to be given to us for us to, visit this village. Look at the convoy protection. We are all here with the United Nations Peacekeeping Force, which is primarily Indians. The men and all is with blue hat, and look at the deployment which is required in terms of stabilizing the area. So, this is the UN peacekeeping mission is here for serious business, and the serious business is to maintain some sort of a sense of ordinariness for people here, but also to ensure that the armed groups are kept at bay. How's this philosophy by protection by projection is working? Because a lot of people are saying that this is making your troops a target of militants these days.
Yeah, there are occasions when our troops are also attacked. One of our COBs was attacked by these armed groups. But what we are trying to do is that whenever we get information about any armed group, generally we come to know beforehand. We deploy our forces all around. We secure the village. There are various stakeholders in the whole process. FARDC is there. There's a naval contingent of FARDC which is present here. So they're also part of our security plan, and together we ensure that the whole village is secure.
So these are the children. I think the only thing they know right now is India and MONUSCO.
India, 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 India.
This is the goodwill of our army, and this is the goodwill of men and olives in blue caps, that these children know what India is. With camera person Manish Srivastav, Kartikeya Sharma from Congo for WION.